Hello, dear music lovers! A few days ago, Wim Winters posted a video on YouTube with the Prelude and Fugue in G-sharp minor from the Welltempered Clavier by Bach. He did this at a tempo that was significantly higher than Czerny's tempo, in double beat of course. Czerny notes for the prelude, the eighth note is 126, and for the fugue, the eighth note is 108. In double beat this becomes the prelude, eighth note is 63, and the fugue, the eighth note is 55. Wim Winters plays both the prelude and the fugue 3 or 4 marks faster. So he plays the prelude at the tempo eighth note is 72 to 76, and the fugue, the eighth note, is 60 to 63. In a commentary he says that he does this by following his feelings. Well, there is nothing wrong with a player following his feelings regarding the tempo, but with Wim you don't expect that. He always says that you should strictly follow up the metronome numbers because that is the tempo desired by the composer. Well, Czerny is not the composer of the WTC, no, that is Bach. But according to Wim, Czerny does have a strong bond with Bach. He comes from the same tradition, this via the line Beethoven, Neve and Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach. After all, he heard Beethoven play the entire WTC when he took lessons from him. Czerny's metronome numbers for the WTC are completely reliable, Wim says repeatedly, in double beat of course. Why does his feeling tell him about his pieces that Czerny's metronome numbers are too slow? Why doesn't he feel good about it? Why doesn't he trust Czerny's metronome numbers here? I let you know, then you can hear that strict adherence to these metronome numbers does not fit with this music. I think it's fine that Wim chooses his own pace, even if it is faster than the metronome numbers. But then he shouldn't tell others that they can't keep up with the tempo of some etude because they take the tempo 3 or 4 markings slower. He himself takes wide margins to play faster, then others may do the same to play slower. Okay, I will show you how this music sounds when you play it exactly according to the metronome number of Czerny in double beat. I hope you agree with Wim that this is actually much too slow. The prelude has metronome number, eighth note is 126, so half of it is 63. That is the tempo of Czerny. This is 63, that is the eighth note. The fugue has tempo, 8th note is 108. So in double beat, 8th note is 54. That's this tempo. That is the 8th note.